Hello everyone. As I'm sure you all have heard, Rec Room has officially shut down as of June 1st. Due to this, me and my friends decided it would be a good time to count down the top 10 best Rec Room double-shotters of all time. Now, I know this is not a voice that you're used to, but I'm just here to voice over the video. This is still a tax fraud video, and the script that was made for the video was not made by me. But just please remember, this is all subjective, and in no way is this list definitive. And also, if you enjoy, please be sure to like and subscribe so more people can see this. At number 10, we have Phaseless. Now, a lot of speedrunners might be surprised to see this name so low, as he is easily the best Golden Trophy player of all time, currently holding the 90% and glitchless world records. And if you look at his times during the bow glitch, he's held the world record on almost every category at one point or another, whether it be single shot, walk mode, duo, trio, the list goes on. The reason he's not higher on this list is because he has noticeably worse long range aim than the rest of the people on this list, and generally not too great at other game modes like bow battling. But that does not take away how much of a great player he was. At number 9, we have PlayerName. PlayerName has solidified himself as a top player in almost every aspect of Doubleshot, being one of the only 12 people to ever get a sub 430 Golden Trophy solo, and being tied for 7th in Doubleshot Trainer with an 81. On top of this, he is also one of the only 6 people to have ever beaten Effortless in Certified Bow Battle, which is truly an impressive feat. At number 8, we have Lazylolz. Lazy formerly had the Golden Trophy any percent world record with a 414, only recently losing it by 1 second to Phaseless. On top of this, he has an unrecorded 706 Crimson Cauldron solo, tying for 2nd place with Rock Lobster. Not to mention, he has many other world records, but we're not going to talk about that here. But not all of his skill comes from speedrunning. With pretty much no experience, he went up and placed 2nd in Season 2 and 3 of Bow Battle League, beating out titans like Nightmare, Zephyr, and Wii. Overall, he's ranked 12th all time for bow battling, and also has one of the best looking double shots for a top speedrunner. At number 7, we have the best quest player of all time, Puller Noah. Puller has solid speedrunning times with a 449 Golden Trophy solo and a 730 Crimson solo. He also formerly held the Crimson Walk World record with a 756. On top of all that, he holds the Crimson Duo Walk World record and former Golden Trophy Duo World record with Lazylolz. But that's not where most of his skill is, as he is ranked 11th of all time in Certified Bow Battle with good scores against many noticeable players in the top 10. Not to mention, he has a 12.7 Aerospread trainer time, is the winner of Season 5 of Crimson Cauldron League, and is a former member of the best Doubleshot clan of all time. Just outside of the top 5, we have Darklord. Darklord is an underrated player who started to pick up speed just a few months ago, being considered one of the fastest double-shotters of all time, with a 75 on Rift CV1, which is just insane to get with the low base predictions on CV1. But also, he got the first sub 12 in Aerospread Trainer with an 11.8, which makes him the first and only person to ever beat Effortless in a competition of Aerospread. And not to mention, within the span of only a couple of months, he went from a 520 Golden and a 924 Crimson solo to a 441 and 739. And he's also proven to be a great bow battler. At number 5, we have Tommy. Tommy is ranked as the 9th best bow battler of all time, having held down a top 3 placement in the Certified Bow Battle leaderboard for over 2 years, being previously able to consistently beat people like Eddie, Water, Nightmare, Zephyr, Popcorn, Puller Noah, and Cavevel pretty effortlessly. He's also generally agreed upon to have a top 3 level Aerospread, only losing out to some of the following people on our list. At number 4, we have AlphaGoat. Now, he is by far, in my opinion, the most dedicated player I've ever met, and it's paid off, as he's about as good as it gets in almost every aspect of Doubleshot. He was ranked 2nd on the Certified Bow Battle leaderboard for the large majority of its lifespan, only getting taken off very recently. He's beaten almost every bow battler mentioned so far, even Effortless. In addition, he held the speed test world record for over 2 years with a 77, then later improving it to a 75. He also has a top 10 Aerospread trainer time with a 14.9, and was the 2nd person ever to beat Arcane AI on max settings. At number 3, we have Eddie. Eddie is primarily a PvPer, starting his double-shot career in maps like Crowns of War and Medieval Warfare, being ranked today as the 4th best walk mode PvPer ever. Later in 2023, he transferred his skill to bow battling, which is where he dedicated most of his time to, being ranked today as the 3rd best bow battler of all time, as he was the winner of Bow Battle League 3 times in a row. In addition to this, he has Aerospread 2nd only to Effortless, holding a 12.2 in Aerospread Trainer and a 7.9 in Aerospread Trainer V2. He also has an unrecorded 85 speed test on Valve Index, and a 100 on Rift CV1. He was also a talented speedrunner, getting a sub 5 Golden solo and only 200 wins. Not to mention, to many he is considered the best standalone player of all time, and has beaten nearly the entire top 20 bow battlers on standalone quests too. At number 2, we have Jozzalla. Joz is an old gen player that made a name for himself back in 2021 and 2022 as the best walk mode player, and still carries that title today, later taking his PvP skill and transferring it to bow battling, where today, he's agreed to be the second best bow battler of all time. Not to mention, back in 2022, he got his first sub 80 speed test, and held that world record for over 1,000 days, only losing it to AlphaGoat's 77. Like AlphaGoat, he has a top 10 Aerospread trainer time with a 14.8, while also having the second fastest Aerospread trainer V2 time with the 7.77. On top of all this, he's hands down the best triple shotter ever, holding the triple shot speed test world record and being pretty widely agreed upon to have the most consistent and accurate triple shot. Now, before we get to our number 1 spot, I want to take a look at some honorable mentions. And now, at number 1, we have Effortless. I'm sure Effortless needs no introduction as the best double shotter, as he's held the spot as number 1 bow battler for well over 4 years, which just shows how long he's been at the top. He's only lost to 6 people in the history of certified bow battle, half of them being unfair fights. He's also agreed upon to be the 3rd best walk mode PvPer, only behind Jozzalla and Nightmare. And if that wasn't enough, he was also the first person ever to beat Arcane AI on max settings. Although, despite what it might seem, he's not just a bow battler. He holds the world records in both Aerospread Trainer and Aerospread Trainer V2, with an 11.2 and a 5.82 respectively, getting both of these times with a fraction of the visits it took the rest of the top 10. On top of all this, he was the first person ever to complete an accuracy percent run in Golden Trophy, and got a 511 Golden Solo back in 2022 with virtually no glitch walking or attention to routing, and it was still top 10 at the time. He is also widely agreed upon to have the 2nd best triple shot ever, only lacking in a bit of consistency. It's clear that no one has ever come close to just how good Effortless is, and it's pretty safe to say that overall, he is the best double shotter of all time. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and let me know what you think of this list in the comments below.